Yo, what's up, everybody? Rage Cage 20 here. We are back with Nightwish's Imaginarium album. We're in Scaretale here. Uh, I may seem a little perplexed, a little just out of it because I was just like, yeah, man, we'll do some Nightwish songs tonight. We'll do a Nightwish song here, one or two here. You know what I mean? And first off, I thought there was a video for Scaretale. I remember seeing one, but then, besides the live one, obviously. But then it wasn't there, so I have no idea what video I was thinking of. Now I have absolutely no clue. It might have been a Flory song, not 100% positive. Anyways, not important. What's got me so perplexed is that I just noticed I loaded up the videos. Like, okay, and then I was looking at stuff, doing some things here and there. Am I hitting something? I don't know. I just heard like a doom through my headphones, and I don't know what made the mic bounce. Anyways. And then I noticed like 7.5 minutes. This pitch is 7.5 minutes long. And then I look at the lyrics, and then I was like, wait, there's like this much lyrics on the fucking screen. Like, what? But then again, they did the same thing with Slow Love Slow, so I guess it makes sense. I don't know if I'm prepared for this. The intro almost sounded like something straight out of like the intro, the first movement of O Fortuna. Well, not O Fortuna. Is it O Fortuna? I got this. Don't fucking help me. Carmina Burana. There it is. I was like, I'll find it. The first movement, O Fortuna, in Carmina Burana. Song that everyone's heard. Even if you don't know that you've heard it, you heard it. Trust me. You fucking heard it. I'm sure it's been a while since they've put it in commercials and whatnot. I don't know. But it kind of sounded like the intro to that for a second. Like, oh, it's people above me that's making those bumping noises. I thought it was me. That's good to know. Hopefully you can't hear it, so it's not important. But yeah, no, this looks weird. The lyrics look weird, but exciting and interesting, and it sounds like the intro to Carmina Burana, so I'm interested. Let's get started. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this long boy. I think I'm gonna have to switch to the other page here because I got like a quarter, and this is 7.5 minutes of Nightwish. I don't think there's any way that I don't fill up this bitch. So let's get started. Get me down there. Boom. I'm looking good. Don't look at my hair. I'm having not a bad hair day. I need a haircut again. And every month, man, this hair just grows like wildfire, man. It's crazy. Anyways, Scaretale, Nightwish. It's gonna come out hot. It's gonna come out hot and ready. Let's do this. Fuck! Every time I accidentally hit the share button. always try to skip it before it gets to that part. The fuck? The fuck did I just watch? Oh, there's a pause. Thank you. I don't mean that in a bad way, really. It was just, like, I expected it to be weird just browsing the lyrics beforehand. I didn't expect it to be weird. But cool at the same time. I don't actually got a lot written down because there was, I would say, a little bit of repetitiveness in there. And I feel like a little bit that was intentional, but we'll kind of get into that as we go here. That was weird. It was cool. That was cool and weird and odd. I really liked the kind of the circus theme that they had in there. Obviously, looking at the picture, the Imaginarium cover, that makes sense. It's just it's fascinating. It's very fascinating. But I did like that, and it reminded me a lot of that musical that I was trying to think of at some point in the song, but I couldn't remember what it is. Moulin Rouge. I remembered. It just came to me. I don't even know how, but it reminded me a lot of Moulin Rouge. Just like, especially when the guy came in, it was like introducing, like, ladies and gentlemen, blah 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 blah. That part really made me think about that dude, the not the main character dude that falls in love with the girl who's dying or something. I bet she's dying, right? Isn't that the whole point, that she's got like tuberculosis or something like that? I can't remember. I watched half of it once, and I was back in high school on a day off. On a sub day kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't really remember, but I feel like she was coughing up blood. That's tuberculosis, right? I want to say. I do have to look up one thing, though. I do have to look up if this is correct or not. But while I'm there, tuberculosis. There it is. Serious infectious bacterial disease that mainly affects the lungs. Spread when infected person coughs or sneezes. People. They usually includes cough, sometimes blood tinged, weight loss, night sweats, fever. I might be wrong. It might not be correct. I don't remember. Anyways, I wanted to look up tremolo. That's what I wanted to look up. Tremolo. Yes, a music. Not as a place called tremolo. That's pretty cool. Very produced by the rapid modulation of volume, whether created by a violin bow or by the electronics of an amplifier. Tremolo creates a sensation of motion. I might be right on that. I'm not 100% positive. Again, I'm not very familiar with strings. But that will come back later. I just need to look that up. And now that's going to bother me. I'm going to have to look up the plot to Moulin Rouge and see if I was right. Or not. Anyways, not important. It just kind of gave me that feeling. For sure. Which I liked. The 7.5 minutes passed like it was nothing. I barely even noticed. Like, all of a sudden I was pushing the thing. I was like, it's already 5 minutes. What the fuck? So that was, I think that says a really good thing. Let's talk about this beginning here. Let's get me back up in the corner. Boop. And let's talk about this beginning here. There was some children chanting Ring Around the Rosie. You know, that song, fucked up song that they recited about the Black Plague. They just had that going all creepy kid like in the beginning. That was fascinating. And then we had kind of just going over the first half a minute here. Then we had this really interesting chromatic. It sounded like chromatic rising in pitch, almost scale-like from the string section. It looked like they just kept on going up chromatically, which sounded really cool. So let's see if we can get into that here. So we have this a really good theme setting here right at the get-go. It sounds like they brought that timpani back, really letting those notes ring. Well, you got creepy kids singing, and then of course you got those strings playing really really just tense, dissonant. It's got some really tense, dissonant string work going on there. Just the stuff that really gets your hairs raised, and like creating this really good imagery here in the beginning. And you got those chimes going off, ding, and some dong in there. Good stuff. Right here. That's the point where it's like da da. It sounds like it's going up chromatically, but it might not be now that I'm singing the notes out loud. Yeah, I think that's chromatic. Sounds chromatic to me. Or it could just be whole steps instead of half steps. I'm not 100% positive. But yeah, just slowly going up note by note, just really or just following the pattern, the melodic motif pattern that they're going on, and just raising it by whole step intervals every time, or repeating the pattern, just really creating that tension, just really building the tension and the creepiness at the beginning here, which is pretty fucking cool. And then when about 4 seconds here, approximately 4 seconds, is when we started to get into the some interesting, like, we start to touch on the repetitiveness a little bit, and a little bit of like, this sounds like this kind of thing. I got Pirates of the Caribbean here, and then followed after by Harry Potter. So let's see if I can find those again and tell you what I'm talking about here. Yeah, I kind of hear it, but now I'm wondering why I'm hearing it. Let's hold on, give me a second. Oh, yeah. Is that, am I thinking of getting a little bit of Rammstein's Angel or Engel, however you pronounce that in German, in there. But what is it? It's I think it's Davy Jones' theme. Whenever he's got the little fucking music box open, like that kind of. I'm kind of hearing that a little bit. Especially right there. Yeah, it's kind of making me think of the sound of the music box, Davy Jones' theme and whatnot. It's kind of sounding like that a little bit. Kind of sound like that. And a little bit of Rammstein, apparently. But then let's see if I can find the Harry Potter. Da 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 da. Yeah. a little bit in there. Like it's like there's a few notes and then it kind of ends the same way, like a little bit. Obviously, there's a bunch of notes that didn't match up in there, like in the middle section, but kind of the beginning and the ending was like very Harry Potter. Um, Interesting. Again, neither denouncing good or bad. It just some things I noticed, and then it kind of comes back later to where it's just like I feel like I've heard this from other songs, like even some of their songs from the last album. There's a little bit of repetitiveness in here, but we're gonna move on for now. Around 1:30 here, we got I put voice, ha ha. I don't know what that means, but I know I'll remember it. So let's jump around 1:30 ish here. And see if we can't find out what the fuck I was talking about. Right. I think I reversed it. Oh no, that's right. Da 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 da. I really like that. I really like that short note pause. It's the same note kind of thing. Da 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 da. It's a really cool musical moment there for sure. I thought that was really cool. Jumping over to about 2 minutes here. That's where we got the tremolo. It sounded like the cello was doing a tremolo. If I have that correct or not, I could be completely wrong about that, but it sounded cool, so I wanted to hear it. Just that, it just sounds. I think they call that a tremolo. I don't remember. But yeah, that sounds so cool. It sounds really cool. And I think it's a cello, but I could be wrong. That's so cool. It's just like a few seconds in there. It's just a line that repeats twice, but just sounds so cool. I really like that. I thought that was really, really cool. Around 2:35 here, fucking Annette just showing her vocal prowess yet again. And another thing I don't think I've really heard from her that I can remember. She had a nice tasty growl in here at some point. I don't remember where it was. I think it might have been on Dying to Meet You. Don't remember. But it was just a tasty fucking growl in there. So let's go 5 seconds before here. Let's see if we can hear it. Yeah. I had the tremolos back. You put some fucking stank on that growl, man. Oh, that is beautiful. She lays into it at the beginning of the syllable into dying, backs off, and then growls it again. Like, oh, Nat, give it to me, darling. Give it to me. No, that's up on the me. It's more of at the end of the two. At the beginning of dying, fades off, and then at the end of the two, kind of comes back. She has these nice little pitch slides and some of her sustained notes that's just kind of blending into the next note for the next word, and it creates this really cool effect. She did the same thing, I believe, that I mentioned in I Want My Tears Back? Or is it... that might have been... I think that might have been Ghost River. Not 100% positive, I don't remember. One of those two. It was one of those two. She did the same thing. It's really cool. It kind of creates... Again, as I mentioned, almost as like kind of... To me, it kind of reminds me like of a witch-like sound. Like how I would think like a witch would speak in some kind of like fantasy movie or game or something, you know what I mean? Interesting. It is amazing. Cool. Very cool. Now around 250 here when we get to the tick tock part. That was really cool, but then some rhythm was very repetitive to me, and so we're gonna find that. But we're pretty much at 250 here, so we're just gonna let it keep going. I do think it's really good that they didn't try to do the growl thing again. That was just an isolated moment. If they would have tried it again in the next set of stanzas to repeat that pattern, I think they would have been like a little okay. But I respect that they just left it as its own thing, as its own little flavor, and didn't touch it again. And I think that was a smart decision. Just throwing that one out there. I like with the doubling voice there. Because if it was just been one voice just saying tick tock, I don't think it would have been as cool. But when you get that harmony going in there, that's like jumping back and forth, different notes, different harmonized notes on each word, tick tock, just switching back and forth there. That's really cool. That created a really cool effect. Yeah, I just feel like I've heard that many times in the last album and even in this album. Just kind of that, it sounds like almost the same notes they've used before, just kind of the same level of distortion on the guitar, and I just feel like I've heard that a lot in their songs. And even the rhythm sounds a little bit familiar. It's just like slightly changed up. I don't know. It just felt a little overused, a little overdone by them, and I just thought that was weird. Moving on, because we will have a little bit of repetitiveness here again. Yeah, actually, no, that's the next one at 340. There's a part that I think they've done the exact same thing in Sahara. And then there's this kind of like almost harp like strum, I think, or something like that I was also, I think, in one of their other songs, but we'll find that. Dun, 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 dun. Like that's the exact held note. I think the exact same key and or note that they held, and then the guitar came in. Da, 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 da. Like it's like almost the exact same. And that was interesting. And that, yeah, I think it's a harp. I think that was in Poet in the Pendulum. It's like obviously it's like, yeah, they can repeat stuff, but like no, it sounds like almost the exact same notes on the exact same way, like copy pasted into the song. Like same notes, same rhythm, same everything. It's just a different song, and that's what's weird about it to me. I don't know if it's intentional. I want to say it's intentional. Because like I've never like noticed this in their writing before, so I want to say like it's intentional, but I'm not sure why it's intentional. And I'm not saying that I hate it. It's just like it was like in this one song I noticed like 4 or 5 other songs, 2 of which were their own, just put in this song just at random spots. It was just like, wait. I was like, what's going on here? It was odd. It's odd to me, and I feel like they're doing it on purpose, and I'm hoping that they're doing it on purpose. So we're just gonna leave it at that. 415. So around 415 here, we got another thing that popped up that caught my attention. I said bum bum rhythm. I don't know what that means, but I remember it being cool. Let's see. Yeah, that was the bum bum. Very kind of like polka y, which is very circus like. Like I just imagine just like a tuba and like uh, I can remember what this is called. Not an organ. I feel like I'm getting closer though. Not a harmonica. Fuck me. Oh man. I hate my brain sometimes. There it is. But what is it? Give me the name of it, baby. Accordion. There it is. I knew that. Yeah. Accordion. I'm not going to tell you what I put into Google to find that. Because it's embarrassing. An accordion. I could just imagine an accordion and a tuba. Just sounds very polka. Just very just boom 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 boom. Just really cool, and it's exactly kind of the. I won't say cheesy, but exactly the kind of just campy type of music you would expect at a like a tent show of some kind, like a circus and whatnot. It just it was really cool. I was just like, hey, and it just like kind of pushes the rhythm a little bit more. It's amazing. It's just so cool. And of course, the male vocal line on here is sounding really cool, adding onto that creepy atmosphere, and it's just going the rhythm of both the vocal line and the instrumentation is just really matching well. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool there. That's fascinating. Around 450 here. It was really cool, like flute section, string section, vocal lines going on. That was just, it sounded really awesome, really pretty, really amazing. Just the vocal line. I don't know if there's any strings in there. There might have been some of the background, but I mistook something else for strings. But yeah, no, there's flutes and there's vocal lines just coming in with different rhythms at different times. Some background, some playing with the melody, just creating their own little lines. It's just really cool. That was really cool. It was some really cool back and forth in there. I like that. I really like that. That's really cool. And then of course, right around here, I have the la la la's are fucking pretty cool. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Like that's clean right there. That's really clean, and it's still keeping just that kind of the circusy feeling to it, which but also sounding really cool and not all like circusy at the same time. It's like it's sounding more like a metal circus almost, which is fucking cool. That's really cool in there. I think the last two things we have here is around the last couple lines here, where it goes to how a horde of spiders, closet tentacles. If these are the right lyrics, of course, I'm pretty sure they are, but I don't remember that. I think it was then. Yeah, I like that both the male and female vocal line came together. I don't know if this is Marco singing on this or not. It could be, but it doesn't sound like his normal singing voice. So if he is, he's like singing with an accent or something. So it could be someone else. I do not know. But the male line and the female line come together here, and like it's there's moments where I can hear one more than the other. They kind of seem to blend back and forth with each other, which is really cool. And on the whatever the sure krish pervs sound is, which I assume is the harpies ripping through something or someone with their talons, is what those sounds are supposed to be. I saw that before they sang it. I was like, that's weird. But on the perviz part, there was this really cool, like just really cool vocalization on that. That just kind of this cool rise in pitch that I thought was really fucking cool. So we're listening for both. It's at around 6 minutes, but I can only hit around 5:52, so that's when we're gonna start. Um, we're gonna listen for those two, both the male and female singing together, and that per viz for sure. Oh yeah, and just throughout all of here is just like things I was noticing that I've noticed before, and like the songs they've done so far, like really killer brass sections, some really beautiful choir harmonizations in the background, and just really just generally the same awesome instrumental things that they've been doing. Just coming in again, I just didn't write it down, but I did notice like those really cool, awesome brass sections, especially whoever they got on trumpet on this shit is just fucking killing it on all the songs that they've been in. So like just really fucking cool there. Cool brass section, and then you got the fucking choir coming in, their little hits here and there. Just a really cool, just quick, sharp, just a little jump there in the vocal line. Just cool blend, slur upwards. Just really fucking. Did not see that coming, and that's a really cool effect there. And just the way that they're singing this, just it's very nasally. It's very kind of forward in the mouth and just kind of upper closer to the head register for sure, and it just kind of sounds like almost cackly, again really making me think of a witch singing the song. Again, it creates this really cool effect. Let's hear that one more time, because that was just fucking cool. That's awesome. That's fucking cool. And last thing we got here around 6:50. I gotta do those beeps. Fucking homeboy Tomas came in with an organ, which just sounded fucking cool. It sounded like fucking straight up church organ, and it just kind of created this almost like vampire like theme. I guess whenever I think of an organ, it starts making me think about some kind of vampire ghost or something. I don't know. Anyways, not important. It's just really cool. Right there. There it is again. The camera just stopped. I saw that. Really cool, really haunting, really creepy. Just kind of ending it the way they started. I need to stop smacking this desk. God, this hand doesn't get to move. It's down here now. Really cool. It's really fucking cool. Again, there's some weird repetitiveness in there, but I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that was intentional, because it was like blatant, like copy and paste. It was weird. So I think that they did that on purpose. The first ones with the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Harry Potter, I don't think was intentional, but the other two I do think was intentional, because it was their own music. A little weird, but like they painted an image. I'm still keeping this hand back. It's not allowed to touch the table. Really cool imagery. Loved everything about it. It was just some weird, like, I've heard this before in there, but besides that, like, they did a really great job on this. Makes me excited to continue to go through this. The next one's an instrumental. I think it's arabesque, as my guess. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's an instrumental from at least what the lyrics are telling me, it's an instrumental, so that should be pretty cool. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Let me know how you feel about this song, what you noticed, what I maybe didn't notice. If you have any insight on what this album maybe even is supposed to be, I assume it's supposed to be about the Imaginarium, which is some kind of like mystical carnival attraction or something like that. Maybe for like wayward souls of like little children or something like that, because that theme seems to keep coming back up in the lyrics and whatnot. To where they get like, I mean, we might find this out in the video of Imaginarium, which I assume is a video. It looks like it's a video. I do not know. But yeah, it just looks like lost souls of like children that have been like abused or whatever, like run away, and they just like kind of like the witch's house in Hansel and Gretel. Like they just stumble upon the Imaginarium, and like they come in here and it's all crazy and creepy and stuff, and they're trapped there forever, some shit. That's just kind of the vibe that these songs have been giving me. And we're just kind of exploring different parts of the carnival, with different songs here. It's kind of what I'm assuming, but I don't need to be down there anymore. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. So let me know if you have any insights into this album, because I'm probably not going to look it up. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm probably not going to look it up. I might once I'm done with all of the songs, but I probably won't before then. So let me know. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next song.